Welcome back to Magnetic Manifesting. This episode, we are talking about the rather gorgeous Jupiter, the great benefic in the sky, the planet of abundance, joy, prosperity, and all the good things that we absolutely love, leaving Gemini, going into its kingdom of exaltation. Exaltation meaning it loves to be in Cancer. It absolutely loves to be here. It hasn't been here for a hot minute since 2013. So we're going to cast our minds back to then as to what was happening. Before we do that, I am Jack Scott Lee. I will be giving you your sign by sign forecast for each and every single sign. So you want to listen out for your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. If you don't know those, go on to a free birth chart calculator. I'll leave one in the show notes for you to go and check it out, and that way you can get your big three in astrology, which is known as your rising sign, which is the sign which is rising in the eastern horizon at the moment you were born. So you need to know your time of birth for that, of course, and to get the most accurate big three for you, because the rising sign will change every 2 hours. So yeah, I advise listen out for your rising sign, listen out for your sun sign, which is your birthday, and the moon sign too, right? And the moon will change every a few days. So even if you don't know the birth time to exact, the moon sign and your sun sign will still be the same, right? However, yes, the timing is really important for you to get the most accurate of your birth chart. All right. So as mentioned, I am an astrologer. I love to delve into whole sign astrology to predict and talk about what is going to be happening for each and every single one of us. These are general forecasts. If you want a more personal reading with me, then of course hit me up. I love to read birth charts. I use whole sign, I use passages, I use all the things, Eastern, Western, all of it, right? So if you haven't had a reading with me before, then I advise you to get a birth chart reading first, so we can dive into your specific birth chart, how that is important for you, and how that will play out. You know, this is your cosmic DNA. This is all your soul purpose in one little handy notepad, ready for you to dive into and discover more about you and your purpose, why you're here, all the things, right? And so if you get that, I'm going to give you like a 90-minute video where we discuss all your major aspects, your love, business, all the things, life purpose, you know. Then obviously, if you want to dive a bit deeper, we do your solar return, which is your birthday reading, you know, because every year when you have a birthday, your chart will forecast your 12-month prediction based on what the stars are doing that day when you have your solar return. And solar return, when the sun comes back to your birthday chart, your birthday position, all right, giving you what is known as your birthday, because the sun comes back to its original position as to where it was when you were born, right? For example, every 22nd of January, I'll get a new solar return because that's my birthday. All right. Also, there's synastry readings. We do lovers together. There's predictions. There's literally tons and tons, right? So, if you are like, which one do I get? Then DM me, follow me on the socials. So, I love it. If you would like, subscribe and share this channel for people who really want to hear it and see it, because the more people can get this information, then we can raise the vibration of the collective. And who doesn't want that, right? And so let's talk about Jupiter moving into its kingdom of exaltation. And so Jupiter, if you don't know, is one of the planets in astrology that we look at when we want to see, you know, good luck, good fortune, expansion, spirituality, blessings, good news, positivity, right? These are some of the things that Jupiter represents, because Jupiter in the sky represents the signs of traditionally it's Pisces, okay, being super spiritual, creative, abundant, right? And more modern, we are talking about Sagittarius too, okay? Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, this is about, again, you know, seeing the good, spirituality, the truth, learning more, finding out, adventure, seeing things like, you know, sunny side up, the glass is always full, you know, this is a kind of energy, right? But Jupiter is also about excess too, so it's about finding that balance, because yes, Jupiter loves to expand wherever it touches. And so I wanted to go into talking about the last time we had Jupiter here was Jupiter in Cancer, shall I say, was in 2013, right? And so I'm just writing down all the timestamps for later. Yeah. And so Jupiter was in Cancer around 2013, right? So from 2013 June to 2014. Okay. So casting mind back to then, what was significant happening for you then? Because the themes that were happening around then are going to start playing out similar to now, right? So, for example, like myself as a Libra rising, when I had this transit before, I had a huge because this is for Libra risings. This will be impacting at 10th house, right? And so I remember that for myself, I actually relocated, changed my career, and had a huge career glow up in 12 months. It was like insane, right? And money flew in effortlessly. You know, and I also was doing a lot of partying, a lot of burning the candle at both ends. Again, Jupiter loves to live large, live the abundant life. You know, but it also gave the courage to go and relocate to another country. This is Jupiter, like to expand. We're talking Sagittarian energy. This is about, okay, this is my 10th house now. I'm relocating for work. Okay, so this could be a similar thing happening again for Libra rising, as an example. Okay, and this time we're gonna see this happening for us on the 9th of June. So the 9th of June, right? All the way through, this is for 2025, all the way through until 2026, the 30th of June. Okay, so we're gonna have just over a year of this amazing transit that is gonna be showering us with abundance, showering us with opportunity, showering us with gifts, optimism as well, having fun, joy. Uh, Jupiter in Cancer represents inner child, you know, so there could be inner child healing going. There's going to be a lot of fun. So, for example, if it's going to be in your sixth house, for example, there could be fun in your work life, you know, doing things with more joy and passion and creativity there. If this is going to be transiting your seventh house, there could be a joy and expansion and having fun with your interpersonal relationships, because the seventh house rules are things like companionship, you know, and also spiritual connection when it comes to lovers. You know what I mean? If you want to have Jupiter in the first house, you are literally going to be expanding your joy vision when it comes to how you come across to people, your mindset, and just how you live your life, and also Jupiter in the first house, because this is how you look. You may do something to your appearance where you have something larger than life, you know. So you may, like, I don't know, have lip fillers, or you may have hair extensions. And these are like big and OTT. This is Jupiter energy, right? Jupiter goes to expand wherever it is. So if it's in your second house, for example, Jupiter will expand your wealth and your money. How will it do that? Will you be working more? Will you be getting a pay rise? Will you be having promotions? You know, as opposed to the eighth house where the money will flow into other people. So it could be your partner's money, it could be money from inheritance. You know, I'm seeing Jupiter in the eighth house. You know, it's a great one for marriage too. You know, when I had Jupiter in the eighth house, I got married too. All right. Okay, so I wanted to touch on. I love talking about this. I think it's really fascinating, and I'll give you a tip as to why Jupiter is exalted in Cancer too. So let's talk about Jupiter exaltation in Cancer and the mythology around that. Because if you don't know already, Jupiter is the son of Saturn. Okay. This is the backstory. So, like in Greek mythology, Jupiter is Zeus. Okay. And the son of Kronos, which is Saturn. Saturn rules time and karma. So this is Kronos, right? And so Saturn overthrew his father, Uranus, yeah, in the sky. And so he feared that this is what Saturn rules, you know, things where we have fear in our birth chart. So fear and almost like spiraling thoughts is where your Saturn placement will be. This is Saturn, this is karma, this is time, right? And because he overthrew his father, Uranus, he thought the same thing would happen to him. So what Saturn did, he decided to eat all of his children as they were born. You're right. And so as they were born, he swallowed each child at birth. right? Um, Apart from the last one, because his wife had tricked him, and when Jupiter was born, she had wrapped a stone up in clothing and gave it to Saturn to eat, right? And Jupiter was raised on an island somewhere, which is known as Crete, right? And when Jupiter became of age, he then came back to avenge his siblings, avenge his family, and overthrew Saturn, right? And ordered him, forced him by defeating him to uh, churn out his siblings. And so this is like Neptune, this is Pluto, Juno, Ceres, Vesta. You know, these are all the aspects of using astrology. They were all regurgitated out. You know, because Jupiter, Cancer, family, structure, right? Jupiter is the bringer of justice and order and the divine law. You know, because he overthrew his father, right? And this is the astrology of it. And so we're talking about, okay, I'm avenging my family. I'm doing what's right by them. This is Cancer and energy, because Cancer is the home, it's the family, it's security, right? So when Jupiter is in this kingdom of Cancer, we have this exaltation. When a planet is exalted, it can act to its highest potential and give you its best. You know, and so we talk about Jupiter and Capricorn, for example. This is the opposition of, you know, the opposition of it, uh, because when it's in opposition, it's acting at its weakest form. You know, so you'll still see the benefits of Jupiter, but they won't play out as abundantly as they are in Cancer, because when we had Jupiter in Capricorn, we had the demise of, you know, the stock markets were up and down, we had economic crisis, all these sort of things, right? Whereas when it's in the opposition, money, abundance, joy, wealth, prosperity, stability, all become so much more easier to gain. Okay, we do obviously have to look at your natal Jupiter too and how that plays, and obviously your birth chart as a whole as well, right? How that plays out too, because there's so much involved in a prediction. But on a whole, as we're talking about, these are general readings. You know, this is a great time for all of us. So what I would love to do is I would love for us to go through all of the rising signs and discuss how these are going to affect each and every one. So like I say, listen out for your rising sign. That is the most pertinent for you. Okay, and then obviously because your rising sign is your costume you wear to the world, you know, in your assimilation of life, right? And the sun sign is your ego, it's you, it's your passion, it's your soul, it's your everything. Yeah. And then we have your moon sign too. And I love listening out for the moon sign, because your moon sign will talk about, you know, how your emotions and feelings, your most inner world. Okay, so listen out for all three if you know all three. And if you don't, I want to do a shameless plug that I will be dropping my astrology course, Learn How to Read Your Own Birth Chart Decoded, astrology course over the next month. Keep your eyes peeled for that. We're going to be discussing how to formulate a birth chart, how to read them, the houses, the planets, the aspects, all of it. This is going to be like a huge download for you guys. If you're thinking about learning astrology, becoming a professional astrologer, this is the course for you. You can download this and do it at your own pace as well. There's going to be so much material. It's my life's work. I can't wait to share it with you. Okay, so let's get into. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about before we start? I'm just going through all my notes. What I'm going to do is I'll go through each rising sign. I'm also going to talk about key dates. Okay. Well, should I do that before we get into it? Yeah, what I'll do, I'll give you some key dates first. Okay. So the key dates for this, we'll go through. So, Jupiter will trine Saturn in Pisces on June the 15th. Okay. This is great for a long-term stable growth and integration and structural expansion, because when Jupiter makes any trine to Saturn, a trine to the harmonious aspect, this is all about not only manifesting your goals, but making them actually happen with a goal plan, because Saturn gives you structure and Jupiter gives you optimism. Okay. And we're going to get a sextile from Mercury as well around June the 21st too. And this is going to be great for communication breakthroughs. So anything where you want to reach out to people, DM, email, get those projects out there, this is a great time to do that. And also, Jupiter will be trining Neptune 6th of August. Okay. This is about spirituality expansion, insight, enhancement, creative flow. When Jupiter makes a trine to Neptune, this is super, super spiritual. This is a great portal for abundance to activate and ask for what you want and speak it into actualization, to visualize and use this energy to manifest what you want. Okay. So that'll be August the 6th. Okay. Jupiter will make a square to the nodes in October. Okay. October the 3rd, to be exact. So this is about your destiny, your growth, and your ego integration. Okay. Because where the nodes are, this is about your karmic destiny. Jupiter making the square is like an action, kicking, giving you a kick up the butt to be like, okay, this is what I need to be doing. This is where I need to be going. And Jupiter's giving you a kick up the bum to an absolute blessing to be like, okay, it could be like a window of opportunity here. What am I going to do? Not only am I just talking about what I want, I'm actually going to make it happen as well. Okay. So, what else? So that's October the 3rd. Jupiter sextiles Uranus 2026, March the 9th. So a sextile from Uranus is exciting breakthroughs, lucky surprises, expansion through freedom. Okay, so Jupiter, blessings and abundance, making a harmonious aspect with the god of surprises. Positive, lucky, gorgeous surprises are coming in for you around then. So keep an eye out for that. Later on in 2026, we've got Jupiter squaring Chiron. This is about an opportunity for you. This is in April the 11th. April the 11th, Jupiter square to Chiron. This is all about healing old wounds and any blocks that you may have had around achieving what you want. These will now start to slowly dissolve. Okay. So keep a note for that for your diary for the important dates. Save this video and come back to it as well because obviously this is a year-long transit, so you want to come back to what we're talking about. Okay. Alrighty, so shall we dive into the rising signs? Yes, let's do that. So if you are a Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Jupiter will be transiting your fourth house. So from June 9th all the way through to June 30th, 2026, 25 to 26, Jupiter, planet of expansion, abundance, joy, prosperity, will be going through the house of your home, the base of your chart, giving you this huge, huge inner feeling of everything's working out for me. Okay? A huge blessing when it comes to your home. You may, over the next 12 months, if you're not already doing this already, decide that you want to relocate. You might want to sell your home. It'd be a good time to do that because you'll get a better price for it because Jupiter's in the fourth house. Great for expansion, great for money in the home, okay? But yeah, there could be this whole search for freedom where you want to expand your home. You might want to make it bigger. You might want to put extension on it. You may want to just move entirely. This is a great time to make plans for that and do that. Home will feel like a great safe space for you to Jupiter in the fourth house. Like you love being in your home anyway. A home will be a source of joy if it hasn't already been so. There could be some healing going on, opportunity for healing when it comes to family wounds, family healing. This is a great time to manifest your dream home. All right, where is you want to live? What is it that you call home? Who is it that you call home? And manifesting that and going about doing it. I find that when Jupiter goes to the fourth house, there's huge blessings, not only for the birth chart, the person for your birth chart, but also for the family too, because the fourth house represents your parents, your grandparents too. So it may mean that they will experience good luck, they will experience amazing fortune too. And some of the key dates for you: June the 30th, Jupiter will trine Saturn, 18 degrees. So, grounding long-term home and family goals around June the 30th. October the 9th, you're going to have Jupiter square Mercury, all right, in Libra. So communication tension could be with partner too, all right. May 20th, you're going to have Jupiter sextile Uranus, surprise windfalls, 2026. But yeah, this is gonna be square your rising sign too. So this is about expanding who you are, feeling good, and I think that giving you a kick with the bum when it comes to going after what you want, because not only will it be opposing your 10th house and squaring your 7th house too, this is going to be expansion in all areas. Whenever you have a transit like this in any one of the angular houses being the first, fourth, 10th, and 7th, this is a major transit for you areas, okay? I think that's all I have for you for now. Let me just double check before I move forward. What else I popped down? Yeah, So the trine from Saturn will happen for you in 2026, actually. So that trine from Saturn, a great time to lay down firm foundations. Okay, um, upgrading real estate. We talked about reconnecting with. This could be reconnection when it comes to family too. Blessings will flow if you nurture your emotional well-being. Is the key for you. Okay, all right. So, if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Jupiter, 9th of June 2025 through to the 30th of June 2026. Cast your mind back to what's happening for you in 2020, 13 and 14. Last time you had this transit in your third house of your communication. This is a huge expansion when it comes to your community. Okay, expansion through your local area. For example, you might become like really known for where you are. Right, this could be through like a community project or something. The third house also rules your siblings. The third house is like a huge house, right? Because it's siblings, it's transport, it's communication, it's skills, it's like learning a skill or a course. So it could be that you decide to teach something you're really good at, something that comes really naturally to you. You might make that into like a profitable course. This is a great time to do it. To share your knowledge with other people because you have so much to share, right? Um, Great time for writing. Third house rules written work, authors, books. If you think about writing a book, it's a great time to do it. If you think about writing something about your life, it's a great time to do it. Starting like a podcast right now would be amazing for you. Taking short courses or even giving them, right? This is great for you. Because your voice will have so much impact. So the third house is one of the houses which rules your voice and speaking, right? So when you share your ideas and share your voice, luck and abundance will follow you easily and flow to you. The third house also rules your siblings, like I said. So I find that with the third house Jupiter transit, that this is a great time. When I've had this transit in the past, and when I had this transit, all my siblings, like when I say siblings, these can be like not just your brothers and sisters, these can be like cousins too, right? Aunts and uncles, like immediate family. I find in this third house, and I found that they were going through a really abundant times where they were either moving house, starting new jobs, marrying, getting pregnant. Jupiter gave them this huge glow up too. So keep an eye out for that, right? And let me know how that plays out, because when I had this chance, as I said, all my cousins got married, right? And I think two of them had children actually, or gave birth actually, or announced their pregnancies during this transit. So there is that. If you are thinking about buying a car, I wouldn't be surprised if you bought like a Jupiter rules, like bigger, so you can upgrade to a bigger car, a bigger house. You won't move somewhere like Jupiter rules foreign lands, so you might even relocate to a foreign country, right? Because Jupiter rules travel. So yeah. So key dates for you, right? In November, Jupiter will try Neptune. Okay, I spoke about this in the intro. Go check that out. This is a great time for you to manifest your dreams, goals, and desires. Neptune, manifester, Jupiter, abundance, visualize it and speak it into existence. You're going to get an opposition from Pluto. This is about power struggles. Okay, so lay down your firm foundations. All right, and ultimately Jupiter's is going to be sextiling. Right, so this is a harmonious and supportive boost for you, which will help you grow your confidence. All right, I think I have a few more dates I wanted to give you before we move forward. So let me just show you those. Come back to this video because this is like a year-long transit. Okay. Yeah, Jupiter July 21st, yeah, 2025. Jupiter 6 of Venus in Virgo. All right. Uh, get your creative projects out there. That's writing or speaking. Go for it. Okay. Starting the year 2026, Jupiter making opposition to Mars and Capricorn, focusing on it could be when I see Mars opposition, right? This is third and ninth house, so there could be some legal issues going on when it comes to siblings and stuff too. So watch out for that. And also, you may relocate. You might go on a spiritual journey too with the ninth house activation. Jupiter working a trine to Neptune in Pisces on the 26th of March. Um, Intuition flows easily. Jupiter trines to Neptune are absolutely gorgeous. Time to delve into spirituality, delve into creativity. Okay. All right. So, if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Jupiter for you, Gemini, will be going through. This is amazing. Your second house of many. Yeah. So Jupiter going second house of money, your income, your value, your self worth. I was just thinking when I had this transit, my god, I was literally so gassed. When he just kind of flew in so easily. When he was like, because first of all, you got Jupiter exaltation, exalted, acting really well. All right, in its sign of exaltation, right? It loves to be here. Not only that, you've got it in the Earth house of Taurus, the second house, which rules your finances, your money, your value, your self worth, financial blessings will just pour in easily for you. All right, as long as you're aligned with your values, money will just flow. This is a great time to raise your price. If you're working for yourself, raise your prices. If you want to apply for a new job, go for that too. All right, because Jupiter is literally blessing you right now. And this is going on from June the 9th all the way through from 2025 all the way through to June 30th, 2026. Think back to 2012 to 14, yeah? Sorry, 13 to 14. What am I talking about? 2012, 2013, right, when this last happened. Let me just double check that because I'm getting confused now. Let me just think. Yeah, so, sorry, cast your mind back to June 25th, 2013, right? And July 2016. I can't get my words out. Cast your mind back June 25th, 2013 until June 16th, 2024. This is the last time this happened for you as to what was happening, okay? Because you were getting a financial glow up. All right, this is your year of abundance. All right, when it comes to investment, when it comes to your worth, financial upgrades are here. Business luck, rewiring your abundance mindset as well. Okay, and what's possible for you because you can literally increase your wealth and income so much. All right. Some dates for you will be June the 30th. Yeah. Jupiter will make a trine to Saturn. Okay. So when Jupiter is making a harmonious aspect to Saturn, this is about long-term financial planning paying off. So if you're doing the work when it comes to finance, I don't know, this is a great time to invest, to stack, to save. This is Saturn, right? Um, know that your investments will be rewarded. You know what I mean? Jupiter trining the sun in December 25. Again, a trine is a harmonious aspect in Capricorn as well. This is a financial sector. Jupiter trining the sun is another great abundance activation for you. Okay, money is the key here. Make the most of this transit. You're going to get some sextile action in 2026 when Jupiter makes its sextile to Pluto. So huge. When we have Pluto making aspects to any financial houses, this is about major wealth manifestation moments. Literally, go out there and claim your abundance. You so deserve this, Gemini. Okay. All right. So, if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, honey, you are the star of the show. This is your huge glow up because on June 9th, 2025, all the way through till June 30th, 2026. Guess what, honey? Cancer, guys, Jupiter is moving into your sign. The glow up is real. Jupiter is going to give you your year of abundance in all areas. All right. Uh, this is going to be a huge renewal when it comes to your confidence. New beginnings in all chapters. Blessings will follow you like crazy. As long as you can be authentically you. You know, this is a new chapter when it comes to your image, your health, and when it comes to being a leader too. Just be careful. I know with Jupiter in the first house sometimes because Jupiter likes to expand. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with this, right? However, if you don't want to, because Jupiter loves the finer things, right? So Jupiter will can literally expand your waistline. So it loves to indulge, you know. And when I read for people who have Jupiter in the first house, they're always larger than life in mind and body. You know what I mean? And that's fab. So if you don't mind that, that's great. If you're someone who's you know is watching their figure, just know that Jupiter in the first house is gonna like you're gonna be like, you know what? I want the finer things. I want the best. I want to taste everything, right? I want the best champagne. I want the best food because Jupiter loves to live abundantly, right? And it will bring you all that abundance too, you know, because it'll come so easily. Jupiter in Cancer is all about exaltation of things flowing to you easily and effortlessly. You're gonna have an opposition in your seventh house, so your relationships are gonna be affected as well. Where you know your relationships will give you because this is an opposition will give you growth and learning and spiritual lessons too. Squares to your fourth and 10th house. This is about career glow ups. You may move house, you might upgrade your financial situation. The money will flow into you easily, come to your finances. Sextiling your third and your ninth as well. And so, sorry, sextiling your third and 11th. So also blessings when it comes to friends and yeah, family too. Because when it comes to third house siblings. So you, like I was saying to some of the other signs, you may even expand upon a new car, new home, new location. This is a huge year for you. And so some of the key dates you want to look at for July 10th, Jupiter will conjunct your ascendant if you're at a degree. Okay. Super positive activation there. Great time to manifest abundance, go after your goal dreams and desires. August 25th, we'll have some moon trines, emotional empowerment. May 29th, 26th, Jupiter will make a conjunction to the Sun. This is huge personal success as well, right? Ultimately, this is an angular house transit, you know. So whenever you have planets in the first house, first, fourth, seventh, and 10th house, right? These are all like angular houses, so this is going to be like major shifts because the angular houses pack some weight, you know, squares, opposition, so huge growth in all those areas. All right. Okay, so let's continue. If you are I'm just writing down the timestamps. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, girl, this is going to be your 12th house. Jupiter going through the 12th house. The 12th house for you is all about. First of all, let's start from the beginning. 9th of June, 2025, all the way through to the 30th of June, 2026. Jupiter, the great benefic, moving into your 12th house, the house of spirituality, solitude, spiritual growth, karma, hidden enemies, international travel, right? The hidden house. Okay, this is like a very mental house, very karmic house, the house which is hidden from you. Okay, so expect the next 12 months for you to be very insightful. I feel like when we have like 12 house transits, especially when you have like one of these planets going through it, where there'll be expansion upon you really enjoying your own company. You really enjoying, you know, retreating from the world. Yes, you are Leo rising. You are always the star. You are always central of attention. You are always going to be, you know, in the spotlight whenever you walk into the room, when you choose to do so this year. Okay, because this is about my year of renewal for me. You know, this is a mental house as well. So for you, I'd want to say that this is about honoring your inner child. You know, the Leo rising is all about inner child work anyway and having fun, but also ultimately, how can you do that and create that within you? You know, so this could be about releasing our family stories when it comes to self worth, self love, right? And removing karmic baggage, because this is about the 12th house is all to do with your karma, okay? And releasing this is how I like to say it, limiting beliefs. So whatever limiting beliefs that you have, Jupiter, the great benefic. Think about Jupiter. What does it do? It's about positivity, seeing the good, looking for the good, feeling optimistic, and having that going through your 12th house. I feel that you will be feeling so much better within you. It's like laying demons to rest, laying down, dropping the scarcity mindset, letting go of anything that's no longer serving you and holding you back, and allowing yourself to transform. You might, because the 12th has to do with healing, right? And Jupiter is all about finding the truth, spirituality, gurus and teachers and mentors. So if you're in the 12th house, it may mean that you will seek therapy. You know, you may find a life coach or seek a professional or a specialist, to help you move forward when it comes to any blockages that you may have, anything you want to work through. Because the 12th house has the psychology and your psyche. So it could be that either if you don't become a therapist or are one already, you'll seek counsel. You know what I mean? But ultimately, this is about you diving into your creativity, diving into your artistry, retreats, wellness. This could be the year where you treat yourself to spa days and retreats and just like switching off and really indulging in. I always feel the 12th house energy, just like Netflix and chilling energy. So this year it's gonna be more about what can I do on the inside for me to feel good, and really enjoying like closing the door on the world and just being like, within, diving into the 12th house is your sleep. It's closing the doors. It's like movies, artistry, music, all that great stuff. And this is about encompassing that into your rituals, okay? And shedding those layers so you can move on to your next chapter, because you can't always be go, 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 go. You know what I mean? You have to retreat and rest and recharge so you can then launch your next big thing, okay? And so some dates for you will be October 9th, 2025. Jupiter will make a square to Mercury at 22 degrees. Mental clarity, okay? This is about getting your ideas out there. So mental clarity, when you have a square for Mercury, this is about getting shit done, all right? So this is about, okay, I want to contact this person. I want to send this email. I want to put this thing out into the universe, out into the world. This would be a good time to launch that. February the 14th, Valentine's Day, Jupiter exiles the Sun in Pisces, spiritual enlightenment for you, right? So aligning with your goals, dreams, and desires, manifesting your dreams at the start of 2026, moving on into your trine with Saturn around April 21st, 2026, 27 degrees Saturn, right? So this is about, okay, the work that I've been doing behind the scenes now, I can now start to bring it into fruition into the world and show everybody what I've been working on. All right. I wouldn't be surprised with with the 12th house transit if you were going to go on like a backpacking trip on your own, a solo adventure across the world. Because the 12th house is on foreign international travel, like faraway land. So it would be like traveling somewhere, which would be like, I don't know, going to Bali for a year or something, you know what I mean? Or I'm in the UK right now, it would be me going to South America, for example. You know what I mean? That sort of distance. All right. Okay. I want to delve into how you can read your own birth chart too. My new course is dropping soon, so make sure you sign up for all the information in the show notes so you can be the first to hear about the course when it drops. And if you want to learn how to read your own birth chart or read the birth chart of clients to become a professional astrologer, this is the course for you. All right. Good luck, my Leos. Okay, if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Virgo, this is going to be happening for you in your 11th house. Jupiter transiting into your 11th house. This is going to be on the 9th of June, 2025, all the way through to the 30th of June, 2026, when you will have Jupiter moving from your 10th house of your work and career, going to your 11th house, 11th house of your friendship circles, your biggest goals, dreams, and desires, your networks, your friends, your community, Jupiter is going to glow up and expand these areas for you for one whole year. Think back to 2020. When was it? I get this. Yeah, 2013, 2014 was the last time this happened. So think back 2013, what were you doing, right? With the same thing happening again, same themes, you know? So expanding to your community, the next 12 months, you're going to be meeting people who are going to be very influential, larger than life characters, because this is your friendship circle, right? So your friendship will grow, your network will grow, you're expanding through that, and you're going to be meeting people who are going to be influencing your manifestations. So it could mean that you're going to join a new agency where you're going to expand your work. Wherever your career is in, you might up level through your career, through the people that you know. You're going to be connected to the right people so you can get what you want and achieve more. Because the 11th house is a money house too. So this is about abundance, all right? And also the 11th house, for me, more than anything, is to do with your absolute biggest goals, your dreams and your desires, and being in alignment with those. Jupiter, great blessings, expand. So whatever you're dreaming, you can make it bigger, make it come into fruition faster through networking, through the people that you know, through your friends, you know, making new ones too. I love Jupiter in the 11th house because this is about having fun, and this is having fun with your people, finding your people too. Okay, bringing in aligned friendships, new mentors. This is great for collaboration as well. Um, this is great for expanding your online presence and your social media too. Because it's your 11th house, right? It's time, like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if you, like, went viral, for example, as the phrase is, or at very least become very visible, you know, in whatever that you do. Because the 11th house likes to have you seen in huge networks. And so if the 11th house is like the internet, for example, it rules like social media, it rules online presence. And so Jupiter is expanding you. So it could be that you'll grow your followers, you'll grow your social networking, you'll grow your business networking, and you're gonna have such fun doing it. Like, it won't even be a hassle; it'll be fun for you. So that is fantastic. And some key dates for you that I wrote down on June the 30th. Jupiter will trine Saturn. So harmonious aspect to Saturn is about actually Saturn's about building, right, doing the work. Jupiter is about abundance, about prosperity, about good luck, about good fortune. This is about, okay, I'm going to do the work and I'm going to lay down plans, and while I'm doing that, my ass is going to be so blessed. Luck and opportunities are going to be calling, so listen out for those. Okay, so that's in June, right, this year. And then towards the end of the year, December, Jupiter will make some trines to Mercury. Okay, so harmonious aspects with Mercury. This is about project launching, aligned collaboration, meeting new people, getting out and about. So whatever you start working on now, towards the end of the year, expect huge gains in forward momentum and abundance and fruition with that. Another one that I wrote down for you is May 6th, where Jupiter will sextile Uranus. And for you, this is about if Uranus is about surprises, and Jupiter is about good news and blessings. Expect good news, expect blessings. This is like technology and community breakthroughs too. So there can be some breakthroughs when it comes to your network. All right, again, online presence too. Getting yourself out and about. You might join any. The 11th house is like, you know, the clubs that you're part of. So you might join a new gym, a new fitness club. It could be like I don't know. You've always wanted to join a salsa group, so you're going to do that. Or you've always wanted to be part of a tennis club or something. Or even we're talking Jupiter. So Jupiter's about horses, right? So you might even start horse riding, for example. You know what I mean? If you want to delve into how you can read your own birth charts, or if you want to read charts for clients as a professional, make sure you sign up for my newsletter and get the information for when I drop my new course where I teach you how to read your own birth chart. Good luck, Virgo. All right, so if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is happening for you. Girl, first of all, I'm a Libra Rising. I'm doing this with you. I'm doing this with you, honey. So this is going to be happening for you, right? I'm just writing down the timestamps as I go along. June 9th through June 9th, 2025, all the way through to June the 30th, 2026. Okay. Jupiter, the great benefic, is going to be the highest point of your chart, the 10th house. Amazing. This is one of the best chances anybody can have because Jupiter going through the most visible part of the sky. It's going to be blowing up your career, think back to 2013, 2014 when this happened last, okay? As I explained in the intro how it affected me as Libra rising, the same thing is happening again literally to me, all right? Literally to the dot, right? Career expansion, money expansion, international travel, being seen, being recognized, accolades, you know, your public persona, success, your career. You're gonna get this is one of the biggest transits for of your career that you're gonna have in years. We need to be excited. We need to be excited. Okay, so this is like think about if you haven't got a job, you're going to get one. If you're already in money, you're going to get promoted. You know, you're going to be more visible. You're going to be seen online more, right? You're going to be receiving recognition for what you do, right? There'll be some huge life-defining moves happening, and it's your time to rise. It's your time to be seen. This is making opposition to your fourth house as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were to move homes. You know, you may even move countries with this transit, okay? Because Jupiter rules international travel, all right? This is making the square to your ascendant. You're going to be putting so much positive energy into getting shit done when it comes to your biggest goals, dreams, and desires. You're going to be doing a personality glow up, right? You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. Watch out for everything tasting so good if you don't want to put weight on. Jupiter's in 10th house. You could get pregnant. You could get married, right? You could get divorced. Like me. Jupiter is squaring your 7th house. All right. So you could meet mentors. You could meet therapists. You could meet people who are going to alter your life course. You know, profound relationships with a square to your 7th house. All right. Very, very key, very pertinent for you. All right. But ultimately, this is bringing you huge, huge blessings when it comes to your work. So where is it you want to be going, whatever you want to be doing, launch that shit, start that podcast, start that show, whatever you want to do it, because this is the time now to harness this once in every 12-year energy that Jupiter gives you to glow up your career, thus growing up your money, growing up your finances, your abundance, all of the things. Also, as well, really delving into spirituality and trusting the universe, because this is Jupiter, right? Jupiter's about spirituality and trusting the universe, okay? Knowing that you can absolutely do this. Some key dates for Libra rising, July 21st, Jupiter sextiles Venus. I love this. The two benefics are harmoniously aspected. Major praise, major public support for you. Fantastic. July is looking good for you in that respect. In November, Jupiter will try Mars and Scorpio. Again, huge breakthroughs when it comes to your career, passion and drive to get shit done and go in the right direction. This is your money house. Expect more money to flow in easily. Towards the end of May next year, 2026, May 29th to be exact, Jupiter will conjunct your midheaven. So defining moment for success. So whatever we start now, in May, oh my God, as it's about to leave in June to move into your 11th house, this will be your huge defining success moment. All right. Jupiter will square your ascendant, oppose your IC. So, you know, career expansion, home expansion, relationship expansion. You're going to be larger than life, feeling good, looking good, doing all the things. And not only that, reaping the rewards because of it. That is amazing. Love this for you. If you want to learn how to read your own birth chart or become a professional astrologer, all right, I'll just do this for fun, right? I am going to be releasing my new course very, very soon, learning how to read and decode your own birth chart. It's going to be like 12 hours worth of content, and my life's work. You absolutely love it. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter in the show notes to be the first to get the discount on that, all right? Good luck, Libras. Okay, if you are a Virgo, no, I've done Virgo, where are we? We're on Libras, it's Scorpio next, right? So where's that? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I was writing the time, so I'm saying Scorpio, 9th of June, 2025 to 30th of June, 2026. You will be having Jupiter, the great benefic, going through your 9th house. Jupiter loves to be in the 9th house. I've just had this transit. I can vouch for you. You are going to be busy when it comes to traveling. All right. I've done so many short trips this year. I've been to Spain so many times this year. Like literally I've been like twice a month for the last 12 months. Right. For example. All right. This could be happening for you where you're going to be so busy doing international travel, short distance trips. So, the 9th house is supposed to be long distance. I feel for me, it's 12th house, but 9th house traditionally can be international travel. All right. Great for higher learning. When I had this transit, I really delved into my higher education, into higher learning, into therapy, into spirituality, producing content, sharing content, educational stuff, new mentors, finding new mentors too. Think back to 2020, 2014, it was the last time this happened. What was happening for you then? One of the things I wanted to touch on though, what I found really profound, and I had this transit, I'm just finishing this transit for me now, was that whatever I wanted to dream of, my goals, I became so much bigger. So dream big. I read this quote, it's something like dream big because the universe isn't on a budget. This is your mantra for this year. Dream big because the universe is not on a budget. Far wide travel. I'm thinking about traveling to Bali, I'm going to India, really far and wide, doing a whole South American tour. Jupiter's leaving my 12th house now, sorry, my ninth house now. It's something I'm implementing for the future. Because as the transit leaves, you can still carry that energy because it plants the seeds for you. So it could be that you're traveling far and wide and teaching, but I've been teaching internationally as well. So maybe something that either you'll teach internationally or you'll have like a mentor, a guide, a teacher who is like a foreign lands, or you'll go somewhere to learn, right? Studying abroad could be something that you'll do. You may go on a spiritual pilgrimage. This is what I've done personally. And so you may also do a spiritual pilgrimage. Great time to launch your book, write a book. If that's what you want to do, a perfect time to do that. Make sure you use this energy to do so. Also, but ultimately, this is a huge mindset shift. Can't speak. Mindset shifts, right? Because Jupiter wants to know the truth, the secret of the truth. You know what I mean? So expanding your truth, living your message, finding these spiritual gurus. When I had this transit, I was literally finding out new astrologers, new therapists, new wellness gurus. I started delving more into human design, reading about religion, philosophy, therapy. I've been to a therapy course actually. There's so many things, and this is a transit for you too, right? This is what I was involved with. You may be involved with courts of law and visas, anything like that. Just know it will work out in your favour because Jupiter is the great benefic, right? Depending on your personal planets, of course. Key dates for you: August the 6th. 2025, Jupiter to make a trine to Neptune, 15 degrees, okay? Making your visions come alive. Neptune is all about mysticism, spirituality, Jupiter expansion, spirituality, downloads from the universe, meditate, write it down, visualize it, speak it into existence, okay? February 2026, the 24th, 25th February, Jupiter sextile Pluto at 23 degrees, right? Pluto is about mastery, visionary, right? This is about transformation. With Pluto, harmonious aspect, transforming your dreams into goals, into success, launching your visions and your projects. Whatever you start now, 2026, the beginning of, is going to be your launch pad. All right. As we approach June 19th, 2026, towards the end of this transit, Jupiter will make a harmonious aspect to Saturn, 29 degrees, a critical degree. Long-term success is all yours. Okay, so success for you. Plant the seeds, do the work. Saturn's going to be helping you with this trine at 29 degrees. This is about endings and new beginnings. All right, I'm releasing my new course, Learn How to Read Your Own Birth Chart and also become a professional astrologer. Make sure you sign up for that in the show notes if you want to be the first in to receive those. All right, good luck, Scorpio. All right, so if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's have a look at the timestamps. 20. Yeah. If you are a count, what am I saying? If you're Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 9th of June, all the way through to. So 9th of June 2025, all the way through to the 30th of June 2026. Jupiter, your ruler, the great benefic, moving through the sky, activating for you the 8th house. All right. Sex, intimacy, can't speak, intimacy, shared finances, your rebirth, a transformation. This is your year to transform your money. This is your healing chapter. Jupiter is stepping in to help you be more empowered and releasing your fear around trust and control. Jupiter in the 8th house, some of you may get married, some of you may get divorced, all right? Some of you will be delving into spirituality. The eighth house is spirituality, as is Jupiter. Jupiter's going to expand upon that. You may become obsessed with and start working with the occult, with tarot, with astrology, you know. You're going to really delve into that spirituality and also some solitude too, you know. Um, Releasing your fear around your shared resources too. So there could be some separation around those, or even gaining up. You know, Jupiter is a benefic. So if you're already in a partnership, expect that to expand. Like this is the eighth house is your partner's money. So if you're already in a relationship, your partner's money can see a glow up too. The eighth house is client. So this could be like if you work somewhere where you have clientele, then who pay you, then that will expand. You'd have more of that. You know, because eighth house is money from other people. So it could be like money from a loan, money from banks, money from debt consolidation, money from this is eighth house, it's death, transformation, rebirth. This could be from what's the word I'm looking for? Inheritance. You know, money given to you. Yeah, but yeah, if you're in a relationship, your partner's money get a glow up. If you're not, then this can be through clientele, through family, through banks, institutions. Okay. Um, you want to delve into sexuality this year. I feel like when we have Jupiter going in the eighth house, it's like sexual awakening, more sex, right? Uh, which is that's. I mean, I'm down for that. I mean, I had this transit. I was getting a lot of sex because the eighth house rules that, right? So emotional awakening too, intimacy. This is not like fifth house sex. This is like eighth house scorpionic, deep, passionate, intimate sex. Okay. Financial gains. All right, financial gains through, I mean, through spirituality, through something international, because Jupiter rules international travel as well. So it might be that you will gain money through international clients, also through stocks and shares too. You know what I mean? Or like things like cryptocurrency. All right. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your research. Key dates for you: July the 10th, Jupiter will try Venus. This is fantastic. So July, Jupiter will trine Venus, harmony, good aspect, money to flow in, love flows in. I mean, this is good. This is about as beautiful as it gets, right? Harmonious aspect between the two benefics, feeling good, looking good, being a magnet for money. In March, Jupiter will sextile Pluto. Huge transformation when it comes to the people you collaborate with as well. All right. Like I mentioned, you may get engaged, you might get divorced. All right. Huge transformations for you this year. All right. Jupiter will trine Uranus too. So unexpected financial gains. Uranus is shocks and surprises. Jupiter is a benefic. So just know that there could be some great blessings coming for you towards the end of 2020, the middle of 2026. All right. If you want to learn how to read your own birth charts and read the birth chart of your clients and become a professional astrologer, make sure you check out my new course, which I'm dropping very, very soon. Sign up for that in the show notes. All right. Good luck, Sagittarius. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be happening for you. Let me just get the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be happening for you in the seventh house of relationships. Okay, so Jupiter in the seventh house. When I had this transit, I had some very significant relationships. Okay, seventh house, right? Jupiter, 9th of June, 2025, all the way through to the 30th of June, 2026. Jupiter, great benefic, will be opposing you for the whole year in your house of relationships. This is one of the transits where you may become engaged, you may get married. This can be a pregnancy transit. It can be expanding your relationships. If you're single, love is coming in, right? This is relationships, partnerships, and contracts. Think back to 2013 and 2020. I keep saying 2013 to 2014. What was happening for you then? Because this is the last time when Jupiter was in your seventh house, right? So you would have felt like relationships were easier, you know, love flowed in easily, lovers were at your disposal, right? Because Jupiter likes to expand and give you more of. So you might be indulging in love affairs. A Sagittarius flavor as well. So this could be like, I always like to look at Jupiter of like people of other cultures from you too, you know, so there is that. and who are going to educate and help you grow and help you learn. So it's like meeting people who you going to learn from. So it could be through spiritual teachers, spiritual gurus too. Um, great time to sign contracts. Yeah, I feel like the people that you meet along the next 12 months, you're going to make some really great business connections here. All right, because Jupiter in seventh house also rules contractual agreements. So it may mean that you'll sign some really lucrative contracts when it comes to your work life, you know. But yeah, ultimately, this is a huge soulmate energy, um, aligned business partnerships. And also, if you're already in a partnership, just healing that, taking it to the next level, becoming more one-on-one. It's a great time to get married. Great time for collaborations, and just a great like GPT is joy and fun. So it might mean that all your relationships, are going to just feel easier and lighter. You know what I mean? Just having more fun. Okay, Capricorn, I know fun is not something you like to have to do unless you're making money. But over the next 12 months, I mean, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I can relate to this. Over the next 12 months, you're going to be having a lot more fun when it comes to your interactions, whether that be through work or pleasure. All right, and people who uplift your vision and just really support you and what you have to offer. You've got some key dates. So June the 30th, Jupiter will trine Saturn. So this is about like forging like stability in relationships. Okay, expanding relationships too. All right, because Jupiter is about expansion, Saturn's about stability. So it's about okay, with this person I can go the distance, or this person feels safe, or this contract feels like it has some solid grounds to it. Because the trine is a harmonious aspect. The beginning of 2026, Jupiter will oppose Mars. So this is passion and intention when it comes to relationships and new decisions, going after what you want in love. All right. This is about coming together for a sole purpose too. So it might be the two of you working together to get what you want. So you might have like a joint partnership where you want to drive your business forward, or there could be some tension when it comes to plans regarding your relationship where you want to take it to. All right, and putting energy and passion into that. May 29th, Jupiter will sextile Neptune. This is beautiful for spiritual connection, soulmate energy, dreamy love affairs. Love this for you, Capricorn. The year of love. Oh my God. If you want to learn how to read your own birth chart, or you want to learn how to become a professional astrologer using astrology and how to decode astrology, make sure you check out my new course. We're dropping that very soon. Sign up for that in the show notes to get a discount on when it drops and to be the first to hear all about it. Good luck, Capricorn. Okay, so if you are a Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's rising at the time. It's Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for you. This will be, first of all, June the 9th, 2025 to June the 30th, 2026. Jupiter, the Great Benefic, it's going to be moving through your sixth house. The last time it was here was 2013, 2014. All right. So think back to then. What was happening for you? This is the house of your health, your routines, service, work. I feel like the sixth house is like a cabinet of like your to-do list, all the things that you organise, your planner. Okay. So Jupiter's going to bring blessings and flow and expansion to your day-to-day life. Okay. So I feel like with this, your work will improve so much. Work will be fun. Work will be joyous. You're going to be expanding your work as well. The sixth house is like the people that you employ. So it might mean that you'll employ people to work for you. All right. And the sixth house is your routines. You're going to be getting on that as well. You're going to be very busy because the Jupiter will expand, right? So it means you're going to have a very busy year when it comes to your work, when it comes to your day-to-day diary. I mean, you're going to be here, there, everywhere. The days will just go so quickly, but you'll be having so much fun while you're doing it. Jupiter in the sixth house is about your wellness rituals as well. So it's about, I'm laughing because Jupiter likes to have the finer things when it comes to food, drink, substances, all the things. Right? So just watch out for that. Create healthier habits. because Jupiter will like to have you burning the candle at both ends. But ultimately, I feel like Jupiter's going to add some more fun into your day-to-day life, where your day-to-day life has been a bit of a hard slog and a bit of effort. Jupiter's going to add some fun into your life, so there can be more time for celebrations and more joy. Definitely some more partying. You're bringing loads of new clients for you. All right. Expect to be promoted. Major glow up. You're going to be feeling good. Your health is. Jupiter in the health house is great for health. All right. Depending on what planets you have in there as well, because it can expand. Jupiter can rule things like water infections, like build up fluid and things like that as well. So just be careful. I want to say to really keep hydrated, to structure your health, get your doctor's appointments, eat well, get rid of like non what's the wrong word? Limiting beliefs and non-serving habits. Because Jupiter can sometimes exacerbate illnesses too. So in order to combat that, you want to make sure you're eating right, doing right, using spirituality every day as well. It's going to really be beneficial for you to improve your wellness. So it could be like you do, like for me, what I started to do, I've been going to sauna baths more often. I'm Aquarius Sun. So I've been using sauna baths. I've been doing energy healing, energy clearing. I am eating more clean. I'm vegan. I'm working out more, doing all the things right. This is Jupiter, okay, giving you the energy and drive to do that. But ultimately, it's a huge globe when it comes to work, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money, when it comes to bringing your work dreams to life. Okay, some of you might acquire new pets. Six house rules pets, so it might mean that you get more pets. I have two chihuahuas. I'm going to get four more. This is Jupiter, like expanding. Or you might get one big pet. Where's that? If you already have pets, they're going to be feeling great. So the house is going to be good too. Okay, so some key dates for you. July 21st, Jupiter sextiles Venus. This is great for work-life harmony. Venus and Jupiter, the two benefics in the sky, making harmonious aspects to your sixth house, blessing your work, blessing your career. July is a fantastic time for you. Towards the end of the year, in December, Jupiter will trine the Sun. Great for job rewards, amazing for wellness, ending the year on a high when it comes to your work and your fitness and your health. April, Jupiter will trine Saturn, amazing for long-term lifestyle shifts. So the work that you're putting in now, towards the middle of 2026, sorry, you will start to see huge, lasting. Saturn is about doing the work, lasting benefits. So that is pretty amazing. You know what I mean? So if you do the work now, if you use the energy of Jupiter to go after what you want and do the work, and allow yourself to be a magnet for your dreams, goals, and desires, with the trine harmonious aspect from Saturn, this is about, okay, this actually has longevity. This is going to actually stick around the test of time. If you want to learn how to read your own birth charts or become a professional astrologer and read the charts for other people, or just do it for fun, right? I'm dropping my new course real soon, so make sure you sign up for that. Leaving the notes in the show notes for you to sign up to be the first to hear about it, so you can learn together with me. Aquarius, good luck. Alrighty, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's have a look. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be happening for you in your fifth house. So, June 9th, 2025, all the way through the 30th of June, 2026. The fifth house activation for you, right? Think back to 2013, 2014, last time this happened. What was happening for you then? It's going to be happening for you now. The same sort of themes, right? Fifth house, creativity, romance, sex, fun, dating, children, creativity, money, good luck, good fortune, self-employment, your skill, your talent, being a celebrity, right? This is a huge magical year for you. The year for you to have fun, to express your creativity. You may find your side hustle this year. You may turn your side hustle into your one of your passions into a business. You may win the lottery, fifth house, good luck and good fortune. Great time to do the lottery this year. You may get pregnant. Fifth house is a house of pregnancy, right? Ultimately, right, this is about having fun. If you're single, you're going to be dating and having fun while you're doing it. Lots of romance this year. If you're already in a relationship, this is going to be giving your relationship more ease, having fun with your partner, more sex. Amazing. Um, Embracing your inner child, doing it in work, inner child healing. This is great. Painting, dancing, having fun, cooking, going out more, partying, dancing, drinking, restaurants, all that stuff. Jupiter wants you to shine, to flirt, to play, and follow your heart. Okay. Um, like I said, this is one of the transits which is really great for pregnancy. It is with a pinch of salt. You have to look at other things that are going on in your chart. But yes, pregnancy. Um, because this is about fertility. So it could be if it's not an actual child, this is birthing your babies. It could be for me when I had this transit, I birthed my business, for example. You know what I mean? When I had my fifth house Jupiter transit, I birthed a new business. You know what I'm saying? My money was looking good too because it was the fifth house. The fifth house is money. And it's easy when it comes to you through luck and good fortune. You know what I mean? So there is that. Also, yeah, I found that I was getting a lot of sex. I was getting a lot of money. I was dating like crazy. I'm just saying yes to pleasure. Who doesn't want that, right? Have fun, Pisces. I know you want to. Key dates for you, August 6th, 2025, right? Jupiter will try Neptune. Creative dreams, right? Turning your dreams into reality with Jupiter here, all right? Manifestation power in August. The summer of manifestation. Manifest what you want. All right. February 24th, 2026, Jupiter sextiles Pluto. Transformation when it comes to your money, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to creative projects. Okay. Towards the end of May and then the transit, Jupiter will try your sun, right? Or the sun, sorry. And this is about creative superpowers. This is about having fun, bringing your passion into fruition, your dreams and your goals, and just having fun while you're doing it. I'm so excited to transit for you. If you want to learn how to read your own birth chart, to delve into astrology even further, or become a professional astrologer and read the charts with your friends and family or other people and get paid to do it, my new course is launching soon. Make sure you sign up for that in the show notes so you can be the first to hear about it. Okay, guys, that is all I have. I hope you loved this video. I would love it if you'd like, subscribe, and share this video. The more people that we can share this with, we can raise the vibration with the knowledge and help everybody out and just raise the vibration of the collective. Who doesn't want that? If you'd love a reading with me, make sure you hit me up. Also follow me on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, all the places. I am there. And I'll catch you on my next episode. Love you.